Hey all, it's Feanor here again, and today it's kind of a side video. It's not one of the main ones I'm working on, but I did want to do a little bit of a crate opening. It's going to be 50 of the Warrior Wave crown crates that just came out. There are definitely some things in there that I want to get. I don't know which ones I'll be buying with gems and which ones will maybe unlock here, but that's of course always the risk and the goal, right? So we'll see by the end of these what I end up getting. But I want to do another disclaimer like I did in the previous crown crates video I did in the past, where especially for newer players or anyone who really doesn't know what to expect in these crates, I want you to know that for the most part these are not going to be majorly advantageous to your account and your character. They're almost completely for cosmetic purposes. And the reason I'm saying almost is because you can get like potions and repair kits and stuff, but my advice to you, if you end up getting any of these crown crates, is to break those down into gems. The value difference of those gems compared to what you can get for gold value is not even close. Gem value is way higher than crown value themselves. So just be very careful about what you use if you unlock these crates and what you break down into gems. I would also say that if you don't have a decent amount of extra income that you like to throw at hobbies and whatnot, and it's not going to make you very happy, and you're okay with the risk that you might get garbage, because in these crates, a lot of the times you will get garbage. I have no problem being honest about that. I am not a shill that isn't allowed to say negative things about the game. The crates are very low chance of getting something good. A lot of times I will have to buy the things I want with the gems that I've got from a very long time of buying crates like this. And I don't mean like I buy them constantly. Usually when a new set comes out or they come back, I'll buy 1 or 2 stacks and then open them, and then that's it. But I've been playing for a lot of years. So, I mean, since the game came out. So when this feature was introduced is when I started gathering gems. If you're starting now, it will be a slog to get everything you want. And I wouldn't want someone to aim for that if they cannot financially do it. Also, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm very close to 1,000 subscribers, and that is a huge milestone as a creator, because even though it won't be much, I will be able to start getting some ad revenue from the videos. Currently, it all goes to YouTube. I would like a little bit. It would be cool, and I would like to see it building up over time and maybe like gauge if this could eventually be a career. That would be super dope. But yeah, if you click below, I also have many other videos. Most are not crown crate openings, so if you're new to the channel, I do different types of things, like I do guides, I do information about the game, I have broken apart myths that have been around in the game for a long time, I teach you how to make gold. So there's a lot of different things there for different audiences, so please feel free to check it out. Thank you. Okay, so that's enough of the rambling about that stuff. We can get on to the opening of the crates. And I'm going to tear through these fast. I might pause on ones that I get, and I might go over some of the rewards or things that I'm going to be buying with gems at the end. But I just want to give you guys an example of what can come out of these or what I get. Sometimes people just like to watch the openings. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. Just get on the right keys. It's going to be E and then
of Mara, a bonus reward.
Already a bonus. Nice. It's not bad. I do want some of those from that collection, but it's not, of course, the main thing I'm going for.
A bonus. Wonderful.
Not bad. It's another thing I don't have to buy. It's only like 40 gems, I think, but everything helps. It's way better to get them out of the crown crates than buying with gems. The cost differential is huge. Bonus. There we go, another pet.
Once more, my good friend.
I'm definitely a sucker for collecting pets and stuff. I may not ever use them, but I do want them. I can't help but want them. That is awesome. Definitely wanted that. That's kind of a more pricey one as well.
My compliments.
A lot of bonuses here. Okay, duplicate, 13. So yeah, you see that was 13 gems, but if I were to want to buy it, I believe it's 40. That's kind of the difference you're looking at there.
Shall we trade it? Heart of Mara, a bonus, a spotless choice.
Forgot about this one, but that's definitely cool.
Fruity is
I'll add that to my library.
My compliments. This one wishes you great luck. But who is Elias? A favorable selection. Your tenacity is impressive.
Come on, Recruity.
Choose a reward. Wabacat, a bonus reward.
Oh,
What a sweet
hey. That's cool. I thought it was gonna be a mount, but that's still really cool. Don't know if I would have bought that one, to be honest, but now that I have it for free, free.
Very nice.
I have it, you know? I'll take it.
Let us
Another
see
pet, that's cool.
cards hold.
I think that was one of the cheaper ones. I saw a lot of those lamps before, so I'm not. Oh, nice. Another one from that set. And another pet.
Very lucky indeed.
Another one of the cheaper pets.
Most fragrant. You already had that, so you got gems. Exquisite selection.
Getting a lot of that one.
Gems. Congratulations.
Okay, so
These precious gems can be
this is where it gets a little different. So I have like a stack of the cheaper scrolls in case I ever really wanted to use them, or I could sell them if I want to. Nice in the moat. But I probably eventually will break them down into gems. In the larger scrolls like that, I do break down into gems. It's personally, it's never worth it in my opinion to utilize those scrolls, but maybe for a newer player it would be. That's just very expensive gem cost for a little bit of XP buff. Okay, another lamp, another emote, duplicate. Okay, so I mean the thing with motifs is I own most of them, so like almost all of them in the game, but that is a good trade-in value for gems. Is it 400? I'll have to look, but it's usually a pretty good trade-in value when I get the motif books. They are not sellable, by the way. Essentially nothing from Crown Crates is ever tradable or sellable. There's like a small way you can do a workaround when you get the stones, the trait stones, but that again, not a great use of the value. Like you can get gold much better ways. Okay, not horrible. I'll probably use this for like a weird niche build idea. Oh, this is cool. But I was not gonna buy that bed. That's for sure. Not with the gem cost. And I might actually break it down into gems. We'll have to see.
Select your rewards, my friend. Will you try again? This could be perfectly reasonable. These precious gems can be traded for valuable rewards.
A lot of nothing
From
ones.
the divine.
Okay, another remote. Not bad. I'm getting a lot of like
Well done.
the slightly more niche things that I kind of wanted,
Useful.
which is cool. It like whittles down what I have to buy with gems. But if I don't get
This one invites you to
some of the bigger things, it is gonna mean I'm gonna have to pick and choose how I'm dipping into my gems here with this
make a selection to reveal the
this
rest.
collection. Only got 7 left.
Perseverance is a virtue, my friend. Appropriate. Wondrous gems
Okay.
and souls. A suitable reward. Select your rewards, my friend.
4 more. Kind of getting some trash ones here.
Heart of Mara, a bonus.
Just another epic. Tava's Gaze. Oh, that's cool. I love ones that change the eyes, actually, since I am big into aesthetics. Feanor always looks the same. He's presumably always going to look the same, but I have many other characters, and I love to give them different looks. That's pretty neat. Is this the last one, or is there one more?
Make a selection to reveal the
Alright,
rewards.
well that's it. So, the rewards were not incredible for me this time, but that's a good display to put on. I mean, I don't want it to be misleading. Last time I got a Radiant Apex and like was definitely not expecting it. So this is the other flip side of that, where you buy 2 sets of them, decently expensive, and then get none of the major purchases. So I'm gonna break these down. Let's see, I'm at 4,964. So I'm gonna select each one and hit extract all until I decide that I want to keep something. Getting rid of all the dyes, all the writing tomes, any of the food, soul gems. I do have to decide on the furnishings, and what I'll usually do is see if I can get them somewhere else. And then compare the value. Like if I can get them with crowns, or if I can get them with gold especially, then I'll break them down for those 5 gems. So there's a bit of a training guide too. Break down the mimic stones. In my opinion, you can keep them and use them to save yourself some gold, or gain gold with the trick where you like craft with trait stones and then break down the gear to get the actual trait materials back on like a 70% ratio, I think. But it's just not worth it in my opinion. So I'll keep that tome too. Any of the furnishings I'll be checking into. Yep, more furnishings. These are the experience scrolls, a nice 26 gems. Restoration potions, definitely don't need more of those. Get 30. I'll keep this for now. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I'll keep it for now in case I want to. 33 from that experience scroll, and oh, it's only 33. I don't know why I thought it was so high. But yeah, 33 from the motif that I already own. Something. And these are all my 50s that I have from years. I never run out of gems, which is why I still have these, but I'm not using these. I have non-gem versions that I use whenever I want to. I will almost certainly never use these, and I'll end up getting those 338 gems or whatever they get to in the future. So that put me at 5,230 gems,
May luck follow you.
which is not horrible, but that's not great for the amount of crates that I got, to be honest. Especially when we go look at the things I want. I don't really want that. I don't need it. I did want these 2 mounts. I wanted all 3. I want every mount in the game, of course, but I'm very choosy. I'm not sure if I will be buying either, to be honest, for the actual gem cost they are. If I do, it might be this one. But for now, I'm passing on that. I'll decide once they're like starting to time out if they're going to leave the shop. I will be buying the recall. I will not be buying this cheetah. It's kind of okay, but it's not my thing. The skin. That's going to be a tough one. I might buy that skin. I might buy it. I definitely will be buying that. Nope. Don't really care about that. Again, furnishings, I'm gonna check elsewhere. I'm almost certain that I won't be able to get this any other way, though. When they're usually like this, it's like gem specific. Or Endeavor, of course. I should have mentioned that earlier in the video. Of course, you can get these things with Endeavors. It's just the cost to time ratio of how long it takes to build up Endeavors. I only use Endeavors on Radiant Apex mounts, because Radiant Apex mounts are always the same cost for Endeavors, as to whereas you see in gems, they have variant costs. So I will use Endeavors only for the most expensive mounts, and then buy the cheaper mounts with gems. And the other purchases. All of the gem purchases seem like way more efficient to get with gems if you're doing both, and then buying the most expensive Radiant Apex mount with the Endeavors. That's just how I do it. You do not have to do it that way. I will also definitely be buying this cub. The moth, maybe. I do like it, and I do want all the pets. The emote, I might skip that one. I do like having emotes for various things, and now that I make thumbnails and stuff, it actually is very useful to have more emotes and options of like how your character will be positioned. This is another one. I probably will get that one though. It's a lot more animated than the other. Let's kind of skip through these. I'm not a huge fan of those. Sorry if I've been shaking the camera too. I just realized I've been shaking my leg. Hopefully it wasn't throughout the whole video. I apologize. Okay. No, not a huge one into that. No. I mean, I might get it just because it's only 16. But it's cute. They always get me when they make them play with the butterflies and stuff. That's also neat. Don't think I'll be buying them though with gems. I guess that's it. So, I mean, it's gonna cost me at least 1,000 something gems to get everything that I want. So that's gonna knock me down a little bit, and then I might also buy this, which would be it's gonna bring me down a good chunk of gems. Then I'll have to hold off for a while before I buy things with them, because I don't like to get low on gems in case like a bunch of really nice things come through the shop. And then I might get this with endeavors, but I really don't know. I don't know. Let me see. What is its? Oh, it doesn't even have... Oh, it rains a little bit. So the re-up effect is not that great. I'm kind of shocked that's the 2500 one. I guess because it's another elephant, and elephants are kind of newer. Yeah, the re-up on this one's a lot better. Well, not a ton, but it's better. It has some special effects floating around it. Kind of looks like it's in some red nebula. So anyway, that's the video for these Crown Crate openings and some advice. Hopefully my advice helped you. Hopefully you guys have some really good luck on your crate openings if you go to do them, or maybe you saw these rewards and you saw what came out of the crates and now you're turned off and don't want to open them. Which, hey, more power to you. It could be the right answer. There is no right or wrong. I see some people with very strong opinions on this stuff. And like some people are absolutely furious, and some people may take it too far. But honestly, as long as you're not hurting yourself and you're doing okay financially and taking care of yourself and your family and whatnot, don't let people guilt you. Don't let them make you feel bad. If you're enjoying your time, you have the extra money, and this is something that you want to spend it on, then do you, or don't. But either way, just shrug off the people who are way too aggressive about it. They can live their life the way that they want to. We can have discussions about it, but it is always cringe when they try to make you feel bad for doing what you're enjoying a little bit, So, anyway, me and my tangents. Hope you guys have a great day. Good luck, have fun, and look forward to the videos coming in the future. I definitely have one coming for Antiquities I'm working on currently. That's kind of the main work right now. But I actually might jump ahead of it with a little bit of a Jester Festival video. We'll have to see. I'm actually not sure in this moment. I need to see what my time looks like and if I can actually pencil that in. My schedule is really, really busy right now. So, yeah. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I'm heading out. Thank you.